if there was a big red orb,
by the time I got up to that old cemetery, it was like a quarter mile down the road, and the boy didn't come with me.
Judge Judy, I'm trying to be Judge Judy. Well, if you saw a big red orb and your child was there with you, he would have saw it too, right?
No, he didn't come with me, Kurt. He stayed at the campfire. I went by myself following these fireflies. But it was not firefly season, and they weren't blinking.
And you were wearing a robe and a staff.
Yeah, I had a robe on, and I was carrying a staff with me in case of wolves or coyotes around. Yeah,
like Moses cured. And then what happened after the big red? What happened then?
Well, I first wanted to stick my hand into it, and then I got terrified and I ran away.
Then what?
Well, I turned back. I ran about 200 feet down towards my brother's house, which was closer, and I turned around. It was still right there at the corner of the woods, like if it was waiting for me to come back.
Explain the shape, the detail of the red orb. What was it in the sky?
No, it wasn't in the sky. It was right in front of me. It was floating about 4 feet off the ground. About chest level to me.
What shape was it?
Round, perfectly round sphere. It had a kind of like it almost looked like fire going around, like a plasma field around it.
A wheel.
Did it look like a wheel?
No.
Was it a square or a circle?
No, absolutely spherical.
Perfectly circular.
Perfectly spherical, and it was semi-transparent.
Yeah.
Did it blink?
Yeah. It was really colorful,
was
like
it
a
always
wheel in the
red,
sky?
or did it have a pulse?
It was slightly pulsing with a sort of almost looked like fire around the outside of it, but it didn't give off any heat.
Ezekiel chapter 1. Period. Another instance of that. A little, hey, psst.
Yeah, I can't tell you what the hell that was, whether it could have been something alien, I don't know.
Angel of Elohim was. You read Ezekiel chapter 1.
Could be.
I've never seen one in red, though. That's very interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Well, we had somebody else
when was
tell us
that?
about in the same area.
How long
and
ago?
that's
what year?
Geez, that was probably
2012?
six, yeah, around there, yeah, it was around that year.
Date? You know the date?
2010. No, I don't know the exact date.
You gotta find out.
I should have wrote it down at the time. I didn't really think. I didn't think I'd forget the date, but then you do after a while.
Numbers are so important. The date, the exact. I mean, what? Oh, you don't know. Dates are so important.
Well, I know it was late summer.
No, the date, the exact day. I know the girls
I don't know
that. Days are important.
Freaked me out, man.
Exact.
At the time, I was so
Have you ever seen a apparition? Other than your monkey face in the window?
I've seen a lot of shadow people. But thinking of oh yeah, in the middle of the daytime, we seen a whole bunch of them. Yeah, we seen a whole bunch of them, and it was at that same little cemetery when we were hoeing tobacco, and there was a whole bunch of people coming down the road, and they were wearing like 1800s clothing, and we thought it was some kind of a special day that they do some kind of memorial thing. And they went to this little cemetery and putting flowers on the graves, and everybody, there was 11 witnesses, and they were waving to us, and we were about halfway up the row, tobacco row, so that's about 400 feet away from them. So anyways, we went a little bit further, and we turned around, and they were all gone. And then when we got down to
check this place out.
And it is all flat ground there, so they couldn't have gone anywhere without us seeing where they went.
The flowers
we can see for miles around. There's nowhere for them to hide. We would have seen them walking back the way they came, or some other way.
And you managed to pick up all kinds of details, didn't you?
Yeah, this was.
I mean, the way they looked, the way they were standing, what they were doing, all those details.
Yeah, and
that's how it was for me too.
Putting flowers on the graves, and then we went back down there, and there was no flowers on the graves.
Oh wow!
No traces.
I was driving home one day and drove by a vacant house in my neighborhood and saw a lady standing in an old house dress, like your grandma would wear. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And just standing there on the porch holding something in her hand. And I looked back because I knew the house was vacant, thinking somebody moved into it, and there was nobody there. So every day I drive by this house, I'm like staring at it, waiting to see her again. But I did. I picked up so much detail in that split second. What she was wearing, what kind of hair she had, well, she's holding something.
Flower dress, probably.
Yeah.
Dang. Hey, dang. There are a lot of graveyards on this earth, and they're growing leaps and bounds. And we all die.
What do you plan on doing when you die? Are you going to be cremated? Are you going to be buried? What are you going to do?
I'll die. I don't know. I don't think I'll die. This generation, I think, will go on. But I'm just saying that we're not us. We're a spiritual being. The Bible writes of it, that we're aliens of this earth. We belong somewhere else. We bloom. We die. My grandma, 2009, she died. She'd been there 9, 10, 11 times. I'd hate to see her body now. But we go on, so everything all right.
Do you believe in the rapture?
Huh?
Curtis?
What?
Do you think Jesus is going to come again before we die?
The rapture?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not in the Bible, the word rapture, but yeah. I think some dramatic thing going to happen someday soon, surely. Yeah, surely. And I believe in ghosts, and I think that's cool that girls out hunting for ghosts. But I would, no need for it because they're real. But everything will be all right.
Ladies?
Yeah.
Be all
so
right.
where do you hope this goes, like, in the next 5 years? You guys want to keep doing this? You want to just... What are your plans for the future?
It's open.
Yeah, definitely open. I mean,
Jesus.
I'd like to explore. I mean, forever. I just think there's so much to learn.
My Lord,
how many
to learn?
How many people are you going to allow in your group, and
For real,
how many usually go out when you do these investigations now?
There's usually about half of us.
Yeah, between 6 and 8 of us are always on each investigation.
Does everybody get invited and it's just 6 or 8 show up, or do you try to keep it?
because everybody's schedules are so different.
Oh,
And we all have families and responsibilities, so yeah, it depends
But on the
when
really
the event
big
is.
ones. Yeah, we always try to make the really big ones.
Oh my goodness gracious!
What do your spouses and children think of the ghost hunting?
Mine are
I
supportive.
particularly think I'm crazy, so
Mom's just doing her thing.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're going to be right back after this short break with Monster Castle Paranormal in Detroit. Paranormal.
I cannot be bought. You're always at my heart now, baby. You've been craving me a lot. My touch is soft for baby. I'ma call the shots. Won't you come to me, baby? Hi, I demand your attention. You live in mine. Hi, I feel your intentions. You stay in my penetrate. I'm so blind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. You better treat me right now, baby. You want this love for free? You better hold me tight now, baby. You're making me so hard. Let's not get caught now, baby. I must want you along. You better not stop, oh baby. Hi, I demand your attention. You live mine. Hi, I feel your intentions. You stay in my penetrate. Slow grind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind. I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Kissing my lips and your body is concentrated. Right here, right now, I'm making it complicated. You're giving me pleasure, I'm feeling intoxicated. Coming together, it's over, we're situated. Slow grind, I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind, I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts. Slow grind, I'ma be on top. Penetrate my thoughts.
Back on here.
Joe,
We are right
radio?
back on. Yeah, all right. And that was Shalita Burke and Penetrate My Thoughts.
Girls.
Okay. Jeff, I think, has some questions for you girls to finish up. We're almost...
Yeah, I wanted to
Is
know
it
if you
five
guys,
again?
girls, guys, if your group would, or maybe considering if you wanted to do like a video production or something like that.
Actually, they
Actually, in the works.
Go ahead.
Wow. Go ahead. Yeah.
Jeff and Todd and Jenny and Brandy are working on something right now for a TV show.
Oh, wow. That sounds fantastic. Wow. Is that going to be you guys will post that on your website?
Yeah, I think they announced it. Was it last week, Rochelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, they put an official announcement. It's God,
I forgot the production company, but he's the guy that made the what was the movie he just made?
Oh, I can't remember.
The
It's like
host.
almost 6 a.m.
Yeah. The host.
You guys hope to make a little money at this so you can fund the expedition? Is that the plan, or?
I'm not sure exactly.
I hope
you would have
so.
to check with them, but it would be nice. I think they would have to pick up a carrier, a network would have to pick them up, I think, before they could actually make money on it. I'm not sure how all that works.
Either are we. Right, Wolfman?
Oh, yeah. I know everything works, especially Skype. Oh, wow.
How do you
Michelle,
make that
or was
noise?
that your...
I think there was some ghosts coming in from the castle here.
You should bring a ghost out of the cell, out of the dungeon.
Oh, I just did. I got some
Oh,
ghosts.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, we got some ghosts.
Get a life, get a real job.
Yeah, we got some ghosts coming out of the cellar, for sure.
Wolfman, can you hear me?
No,
Listen to me.
no, we can't hear
I'm
you.
speaking.
Okay, who's speaking?
Good
Okay,
afternoon.
Girls,
Sounds like a
Jesus
ghost box.
is the answer.
Yeah.
Like Jesus.
All right, Kurt, that's enough. Not all of us want to hear that all the time.
I'm sorry. I had to.
And then I will kill myself.
That's awesome.
Girl, okay, I'll shut up now. Mute.
I believe that you are a mother who is pretty desperate.
Okay.
I think that was.
And she's the engine.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that is definitely the ghost alert. Igor?
She's the engine.
I think Igor is definitely responsible for this. Oh yeah. I don't know what he's doing down there.
He is so. Go.
Igor, stop that.
Jesus. Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
Well, anyways, I'd like to thank you girls for coming on.
Oh, thank
Really
you.
appreciate
It was our
it.
pleasure.
This late at
Yes,
night.
thank you.
And yeah, it was a great show. I enjoyed it. And we'll have to do it again
Yes,
sometime.
we did too.
Next week, tomorrow we have Reverend John Polk tomorrow afternoon. And that's 3 p.m. Next Saturday.
Is there anything else the ladies wanted to plug or say before they leave?
Yeah.
Just check us out on all the social medias. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, our website. And you can catch us just about anywhere. Follow us and give us a like.
Yeah, and check out their website for upcoming events.
Mm-hmm. Check out our evidence that we post.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have a ghost hunt coming up too, don't you? I think it's on the 11th.
We have
Yes.
one next week, and then we have one at the end of the month. We have next week is Lemp Mansion in Missouri. And then at the end of the month, we're going to Waverly.
Oh, wow.
So how long after you do an investigation do we get to find out what you found?
Or do you guys do Periscope or anything while you're on these investigations?
Periscope. We do Facebook Live videos.
Oh, that's what I mean. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Right on.
So usually when we start the investigation, we take you on a tour and give you a briefing in the history. And sometimes during the night, we'll hook up the FLIR camera and walk around with that and do that live.
Wow.
You
So
know, and then
that's
we'll ask
groovy.
people to respond. Did you see anything? Did you hear anything? You know.
What's the best thing you've ever caught in live?
Cotton Live. I think there was on the FLIR camera over at Licking County Jail.
Yeah. Yep.
There was something in the FLIR camera that we haven't been able to figure out, what we're looking at yet. You can see, the definite cold spot.
That is
moving around.
Yeah, they say they're cold too, and I've felt cold.
Generally, you don't see that kind of behavior in a major appliance.
Yeah.
It's usually it's a cold chill that comes across you in a room that has no windows open, or there's no breeze,
Yes.
and you get this cold wind come across you. So yeah, that makes sense if it's a cold spot in the FLIR.
But, as things are happening, you're always trying to debunk it so you can, claim it. If you can't debunk it, you can't claim it.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah. That's a good question. If lichens do doggy style, is it still called doggy style? No, it's called werewolf style.
No, it's Wolfman style.
Yeah. But it could be what if it's like a goat man or a sheep man? That would be.
just
I think that would be extraordinarily dangerous.
Oh, well. So anyways, next week, Saturday, we got Paisley Town. She's a really cool psychic. And she'll probably do readings with us. Yeah. And that's Saturday.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, call in if you can, ladies. She's really good.
Yeah. And what else we got coming? Oh. Good Friday. Kurt will like this one. Will definitely like this one.
Are you the Keymaster?
One of my favorite movies.
Yes, I am the Keymaster.
Well, that's great. Either I have a monster in my kitchen or I'm completely crazy.
No, it's actually a monster.
So much better.
Was that Mr. Demon? Mr. Demon, what's going on? Hello, Wolfman. Ooh, creepy, creepy. So, good night, everyone, and thanks for coming out. What else we got? Anybody got something for, I think I'm gonna...
I'm kind of out of questions.
You wanted me to play that. Oh, we got an unknown number, but it's gonna put us...
Oh, there we go.
It's gonna put Ashley on hold again. I'll answer it and let him... Okay, we'll see. Hello, unknown caller. You're on the air.
Yes. I noticed this was a paranormal show, and that, I had a few questions about things.
Okay, we got a few minutes left.
Oh, I want to know why y'all are so paranormally gay.
Wow.
You're doing drugs.
That sounded like a prank caller, but that was funny, I guess. But I didn't like it.
I didn't understand him.
Your word you said.
I know that you're a
Ashley,
drunk.
you're back on.
You need help.
Yeah.
Oh, what a riot.
You took crystal meth, Xanax, Vicodin, Oxycontin, Adderall, Klonopin, Speed.
Oh, my Lord. Yeah? So we're gonna... okay, I got a request for this this new Monster Castle song that the fans sent in. And I'm gonna roll that, and we're gonna say goodnight to everyone. Alright, here we go.
It's midnight on the West Coast. But don't go to sleep now. It's time for Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. Featuring Wolfman Mike, Jeff the Grey, Adam Shadow, and Darren, the man with 1,000 questions. Now join us as we explore the mysterious nature of our world. Igor, release the monsters from the dungeon. director of Apocalypse and Joe Root and Stabby McHugs.
Remote viewing, rabbitoids, glowing orbs, lost treasures, Martian artifacts, Sasquatch, and Wolfman Mike.
It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. It's Monster Castle, Monster Castle Paranormal Radio Show. Yeah, can you dig it? Listen on TalkStream Live, KTLK, The Fringe FM.
This is the Monster Castle Paranormal Radio Show. We explore the paranormal phenomenon with researchers and skeptics from all walks of life and beyond. Fridays and Saturdays, 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern, on KTLK Digital Broadcasting Network, thefringe.fm. Visit our website at monstercastleparanormal.com.
Wolfman
was funny?
Nothing. I just have a loony sense of humor.
There's a very logical explanation for all this.
Quick, tell me.
The place is haunted.
Thanks a lot.
Hold on. What? What did you just say?
In a case like this, Shag and Spook did exactly the right thing. Let's scram.
How much have you had to drink today?
Golly, this place sure is creepy at night. Let's get something to eat.
Food, my favorite hobby. Right?
Would you do it for a Scooby snack?
Yes.
Maybe.
No! Man, this is Spooksville.
This is the Wolfman Mike coming at you from an alternate reality, and you're listening to KTLK Digital Broadcasting Network, the Fringe.fm. All right, let's rock and roll, baby. Groovy, fantastic.
Do you feel dirty? Do you
you
feel
kids
cheap?
still want to stay and help me tonight?
It'll take more than a silly superstitious curse to scare us off.
Do you have a drinking problem?
Time kids, denim jackets and orange pants.
Cookies.
Don't know when I'll see you again. All I need's my baby and a bottle of gin. On the good nights they sing along. And on the bad ones, they don't even come. We've been praying things will go our way. But even if they don't, I'ma be okay. I got you in the sun, got my friends in the dark, got a little money in my pocket and a fire in my heart. There ain't much to say. faces. Looking at the devil, grinning at his gun. Finger starts shaking. I begin to run. Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again. I begin to stop. We begin to wrestle and I was on the top. I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again. I wanna thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for the party. I could never stay. Is on my mind. What's in the way? Thank you for letting me be myself again. Thank you for letting me be myself again.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the network or anyone affiliated. There will be mature and possibly immature content. Viewer discretion is strongly advised. As a matter of fact, I probably wouldn't listen at all. It's very poorly produced. Take me to your leader.
Welcome to the Monster Castle Radio Show. For the extreme paranormal listener. And here is your host, the Wolfman Mike. This is where the real freaks hang out, alright? And we are live on Monster Castle Paranormal Radio. And I got some